What's up, Rotas?
How have you been? Hello?
Oh my god,
I am about.
Yeah, what's up, BD? What's up, Jay? How are you doing?
Why does this game suck, Ice Cat? This game fire.
Wait, who plays as Morrigan? You?
Ice Cat, but...
Oh, damn. He plays one-handed, right? Go easy on him.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, Ice Cat, make sure you're playing on turbo.
Shit, I nearly said a bad word.
Turbo N-word?
Yeah,
what?
like, I say
No, so in this game they have different speeds, and turbo's the fastest over sanity.
turbo fadget, right? Because
I
people
see.
used to call me that. People used to call me that online. You're a turbo fadget.
Fadget. Why did they do that? Did you act
Does it mean?
in a way
Nah.
that was suspicious?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
I see.
I don't know. Oh yeah, so I joined this server, right?
Oh, cool.
And there was a girl on this server, right? And she has bipolar, and she's like extremely vindictive and nasty to everyone, but she pretends to be really nice, and she's like a fucking demon.
Is she attractive?
Yeah. Nah, she's mixed race, and she doesn't like me because I said, so who abused you? Was it your dad or your uncle or your stepbrother? And she still doesn't like. She wants to ruin my life.
Damn.
So I think I should leave the server.
You should go undercover for a while, I don't know. Sounds like a very bad person.
Well, yeah, like she's not good, so yeah, I just use and ignore and don't talk to strangers on the internet.
I don't know, like, she sounds like the kind of person who, like, doesn't leave her home that often.
Yeah, well, like she's still there for like over a year, right? So like she's been waiting in the dark because like she never posts anything, and then she comes out of the woodwork and she's just sitting there, just like reading everyone's comments. So she's like, she's nuts. She's like Kev TV but a female.
That's what I imagine every like Kiwi Farm supposed to be like, right? Like really vile, vindictive people that just sit there all day reading into other people's lives. But, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not ugly, so it's not creepy. And
Well, I mean,
I do think so.
Some are, right? But there's like sub 5s, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And they shit on sub 4s.
But did you notice like the people that make fun of these subhumans, they always like border to subhumans themselves?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's almost like you have a group of people, so you have to look at someone to beat the shit out of, right? Like that's always the case. You always have a front and a litter, right?
It's just you have to like remind yourself that there are people that are worse off than you. But
very true.
So I think we talked about this before. There's this one YouTuber called Special Book for Special Kids or something like that.
I know him. Yeah. I shit posted about him on fucking an Inkwell forum.
Think
years ago.
Do you think he does grifting or
he
genuine?
He grifts. He's got a Patreon and like he travels around the world with his fucking wife or girlfriend, and then they just fucking all these different countries, and then they they interview fucking dysgenic subhumans.
Yeah.
I say that in a nice way. I don't mean that in a horrible.
No, it's fine. You can say that.
They can't help it, but.
I was just interesting because I saw this video of Mark Rober.
This guy pick the werewolf. It's the dog pill. The dog pill fucks.
So, the Mark Rober is like this tech YouTuber who does like very normie pilled videos, and so he made a wheelchair for a disabled kid. And I was watching the video and was thinking like, yeah, it's actually a nice video, right? Like he's interacting with the kid, but then came a section where the parents like detailed that they actually knew that the child was disabled due to ultrasounding, and they had him anyways because they just wanted, right? So because of their selfishness, the child now has to live a extremely fucking brutal life. I mean, he's like paralyzed from the waist down. He also seems to have sustained some brain damage due to probably lack of oxygen. Yeah, it's just very sad. I mean, the
It is.
kid, yeah, just because his parents were selfish and didn't want to do the necessary things. Yeah, the kid now has to live a life of torment, right? I mean, it's all fun now, like that while the child is like small and doesn't really understand how it relates to other people, right? But when it like hits puberty and it knows, okay, I'm like severely disabled, right? I can't live a normal life. I think it's probably gonna be depressed.
You know, I don't know. It's like,
Oh shit, that was nice.
do you think all kids like that are depressed? Because like you do see some kids and they're like pretty like upbeat, right? And then like everyone will say, "Oh, these kids are so fucked up. Look, they live a happy life. You should be happy." Do you ever get that impression, or is that just me coping?
I mean, the things with these kids, right? The ones that Special Book for Special Children shows, right? They mostly come from like good households where they
so
are
a lot
somewhat
of them adopted. They're adopted, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them, those videos.
I'll use my
they have like the necessary facilities to provide them a good life, right? But I imagine there are like probably a lot of retarded people that live in very dire circumstances, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
It's
just
like, surely, right, if your child is dysgenic, you're probably more likely to be dysgenic, right? So usually, like, retards will have retards. I
yeah.
don't mean the same. It's like,
I mean, no. I mean, it can be that the parents are like perfectly healthy, perfectly normal, and there was some
Yeah.
like genetic deficiencies, some recessed genes, right, that weren't like properly syntheticized. I don't know.
yeah, but is it more common, right? So say, like, the lower the IQ, is there a higher chance that your child is going to have, like, learning disabilities or be, like, severely, like, mentally ill? I'd imagine so, right? Or is that, like,
I don't know. But there's some, I think, some link between high IQ and some mental illness. So
probably, like, schizophrenia? Because, like,
yes, I think schizophrenia, maybe depression, also bipolar. But there definitely is some link between.
There we go.
The more intelligent you are, the more likely you are to develop some severe mental illness, right? But in terms of like learning disability, I do think that low IQ basically is a learning disability.
yeah.
So, I was gonna say, because intelligent people, their brains produce more dopamine, and more dopamine's like causing other mental illnesses.
True. I think I was diagnosed with like 8 or 9 mental illnesses.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I could actually find it. Let me find it.
Yeah, was it when you were staying at the mental hospital?
Yeah. It was like treatment-resistant depression, anxiety, fucking something else, OCD. I think I had like a defiance disorder as well because I wouldn't listen to some of them.
Yeah.
But they were just saying stupid shit, so I'm not going to listen to dumb bits. Cool. Yeah, just like normal shit like that. I didn't get diagnosed with bipolar or anything. Autism, but I already had it, so yeah.
It's like, does defiance disorder just mean like you just disagree with them, or like,
Well, yeah, it just means like if someone in authority tells you to do something, you do the opposite. But
did
it's
you
like,
really do that every single time?
No.
It's
but
never
like-
just hardballing you.
Well, no, it's just, so there was this one student, no, she wasn't a student psychologist, but she was a young psychologist and she was a cunt, and I would always tell her she's a cunt, and I'd say that you're wrong, and then I'd go to the consultant and I'd say, here are the reasons why she's wrong and she isn't helping me, and because I showed her right, because I made her look bad, she tried to destroy my character, so she was a vindictive whore,
It's actually crazy. I read like a study that so originally psychologists and psychiatrists were mostly male, but it's only been like recently that it has become female dominated.
Yeah.
It's just a bad thing.
Yeah, having women in any field is a bad thing, unless like they're like nurses. But even nurses, I mean, I think you can get some female nurses that are pretty cool, but
yeah, like imagine like your 6'1" ass like gets to the hospital, right, and they have to like move you
yeah.
to something. Like, do you think like the nurses would manage to do that?
No, they wouldn't.
Nah, exactly.
They would touch me.
Yeah.
But see, like, the thing is that they do say this. So, like, when I was in the hospital, I was talking to this like young fucking nurse. She must have been only like 19, 20, so she was a lot younger than me. And she said that she worked in like a prisoner part of the hospital. And she said that they actually prefer for women to work on those wards because men are more respectful to women that are nurses than men. Because if you're a man, they don't mind getting physical with you. But if they're a woman, because of like social shame and it's wrong to hit a woman, right? They're less likely to actually get physically abused or hit compared to a male nurse.
It's actually crazy that so in the US there's like a prisoner code that if you are incarcerated because of a crime that like involves a woman, you're very likely to have like a bad time because the other prisoners just don't respect you.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably has changed in Europe due to the Muslim population, right? Because they don't really respect women from the get-go. So, but that's I think is definitely like a right observation. I mean, I don't know. Like, I suspect male nurses to be gay. I'm sorry, but that's the only reason why you go in the field.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in the hospital, there was maybe like 4 or 5 male nurses and like maybe 30 female nurses. So like, it's very rare to, you know, to have a male nurse. It's very rare.
Oh, so yeah, I thought that guy was from the UK, but he's actually from Australia. He's an Australian rocker dude, and like some like God, they liked his music, so they turned him into like a zombie dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's Darkstalkers.
Oh, Darkstalkers. I thought you was talking about some random fucking
yeah, they put him back into a zombie. He was the God of Rock in Australia.
Joe making a sex zombie again.
I dedicate this performance
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer
to my
action.
sister.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh shit, I nearly said something bad. I didn't say it.
So, how did you find the Black Rabbit Brotherhood boss in Lies of Pi?
The dude with like the bunny rabbit hat.
Yeah, so there was this boss where you fight basically like 4 people, but they fight you 2 at once, and if you do too much damage, they also stack up. So it's one dude with like a big broadsword, and the other ones are like smaller. Those are his siblings, and they like jump in, and then you have to fight 2 at a time.
Yeah, so you can just like, you know, get used to Grace to, and that kind of like, I think that's what I did, is use the Grace, and maybe like...
What?
The Grace, so you can summon someone.
Ah, okay, I didn't do any summoning.
Yeah, it's not, it's not like actual people, it's like an NPC thing.
Yeah, but I don't know, I wanted to beat it on my own. I mean, it wasn't that bad when I like learned how to parry every attack, but at the beginning it was like frustrating.
Yeah, because like the parry window is really tiny compared to other games.
Yeah. Oh my god, fighting like this bitch with a rapier and...
Why is it called that, a rapier?
Because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah,
because it thrusts DD.
I don't know, it's a great fucking name, I tell you what.
Oh my god. Oh god. I mean, the game like low-key wants to be a mixture of Bloodborne and Sekiro, but I think it doesn't do either parts very well.
Do you think it's like the parry window is the biggest issue?
Yeah, it is. So, wait, give me a second. I'm just gonna die.
Okay, because like, I liked how when I fought a boss, sometimes it seemed like parrying was good against her. I was like, dodge really was good against her. So like,
Yeah.
it makes it like that. So I like that part about it.
Yeah, but what's the issue with the parry? Is it too long or too short?
Now, so whenever you parry, right, you do damage to their guard gauge, and if you do enough damage, right, you can do like a critical attack that does a lot of damage. But the window for actually pulling the guard parry off, it just is very small. So
Okay.
it's either you press too early, right, and if you guard, you sustain damage. That's like a percentage of, I think it's like 50 to 30%, depending on which weapon you have equipped, right? So either you sustain like guard damage, or you sustain actual damage because the parry doesn't go through.
Yeah.
And it's like, what I also don't like is, so basically after you've attacked, you can't like immediately guard, you have to wait. So sometimes you queue up an attack, right, and while the boss like attacks you and you try to like cancel out of it, but it doesn't work, so you get hit either way and you're stuck in the animation. It could have been fixed with like a quality of life update where it just allowed you to either block or like dodge immediately out of the attack. But yeah.
The game actually used to be harder. Some of the bosses, they had like more HP and shit. But they
Really?
wanted to- Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
yes, sir.
when I played the demo, like it was retardedly fucking hard. I mean, I could almost not beat the policeman boss, and I think I like second tried him when I now played, because yeah, it must have like changed a lot of stuff, because yeah, it was just unfair.
It's like you were like damage spun pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, you did like no damage. But no, it was I feel like that boss fight was really good. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, I haven't played the game in a while.
Yeah, just don't try to like spoil any boss, but
Well, you got past it. It was one of the main bosses. You had to like go through this little platform. And it was like fiery. And then you fight. It is two forms. It's like one of the main bosses you fight. It has one where it was a giant boss. Then it was like some flame dude, or it's like some swordsman or whatever. He was like a regular dude size. Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood in this game is she's like a mercenary that just kills monsters. So she's high team, has guns and shit.
okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know, like, I've not been far in the game, but Geppetto, he seems a little sus to me. I think there's stuff happening with him.
Okay, I won't want to spoil anything. Oh yeah, and the final boss is kind of AIDS, because there's certain attacks where if you can't react to it, it'll be a pain in the ass, but I won't spoil anything else.
Yeah, oh, that's also DD, so there's like an attack, so I think when an enemy flashes red, it means it's like an unblockable attack, and you have to like perfect guard it, and if you don't, you get like sustain like a huge amount of damage. And the issue is that these are sometimes really fucking delayed, and so you like mash, and yeah, it doesn't come
It's
out,
like
and you take a
you're
shit ton
playing
of damage.
against you're playing against Fiora in League of Legends, but on crack, right? That's like extremely broken. It's got a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Right, with her parry and fucking all that shit, no?
I don't know, I just don't like how you don't have a really reliable defensive option, because it's either you have a good roll or you have a good parry, but when both suck, right, and you have to do both,
Yeah.
I don't know, it just is frustrating. I mean, sure, like if you have fought the bosses a few times and know their patterns, I mean, the game could be fun, and I'm having fun against regular enemies, but against the bosses not so much. Get my fucking
Yeah,
ass handed to
you
me.
might as well use the grace and like summon someone, honestly.
Nah, but this low tier.
So, like, do you think, you know, with those
Like,
types of games,
WC
they,
though,
do
I
they
guess.
just make the game harder, Geo? 9-1. It's better for the game to be harder than for it to just be easy, because then it's just like a shit game.
Yeah, but that's kind of expected of a Souls-like. Yeah, it's just, I'd say like the line between good difficulty and frustration is like very thin, right? Sometimes they really hit that, and the game feels difficult but fair. But yeah, half the time it doesn't.
Yeah, the final boss, you actually can't summon anyone, so that was cool.
Oh, that's cool. So there are multiple endings, right?
Yeah.
My guess is like you have to get some of the Trinity rooms. They probably have something to do with the ending.
If I remember correctly, you can like decide to as well.
Ah, okay.
Like I think if you like do something specific, then yeah, that'll happen. Also, you get to decide at the end.
Yeah, because in Bloodborne it was very like cryptic to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like I almost lost my souls.
Alright, do you like Life of P more than EO3 or whatever the other game was?
Yeah, I haven't like played much of it, but I don't know. I like Lies of P, but it's just on my list of best Souls likes. It's probably very low. It is better than Dark Souls 2. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, like Dark Souls 2, I actually liked
Oh my
in
God.
the beginning because like, well, the only thing I hated about it was the red sword. Like that shit like fucked everything. That was really stupid. I liked how there was different ways you could go. It wasn't just like one place. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, I think non-linearity is definitely a plus factor in Dark Souls 2. I don't know. I think what was a big issue with the game was that they made like an expansion. What was it called? Sinner of the First something?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, so basically they re-released the game with an expansion, and they like made the game a lot harder, so that people that already had played the game would have a new challenge. Yeah, in the meanwhile, like those that played the game for the first time had like a really bad impression of it, and yeah, unfortunately I was one of these people, so can't wash like the bad taste out of my mouth.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Dragon Ball Sparking? You think that looks good? Alright, you probably haven't heard of it. So the new Dragon Ball Z game. I guess Toriyama died, so I'm like, okay.
Damn. Wait,
What is it, like a fighting game or like a Naruto
It's like
game?
Budokai or Tenkaichi. It's like those games.
What the fuck's that? Like Naruto or?
Well, Dragon Ball was original. It was the original Naruto.
No, but I mean like just like the fighting game, right? Because have you ever played a Naruto fighting game?
yeah.
Yeah, is it like that or is it like Street Fighter where it's like 2D?
No, it's 3D, but it has some like depth component to it. Probably more like Naruto now that I think about it.
Oh, okay.
Queen Bee's supposed to be like the best character in this game. Well, interesting. Curious. Does.
Oh my god, there's this cancer section. But are like 3 musketeers, and there are like 2 of these spinning puppets that throw like fire grenades.
Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin.
Oh yeah, the Skull of the First Sin, that was the name. I don't know, done fucked it up. I mean, I'd be interested in playing Dark Souls 2 if there was like a mod that like rebalanced everything.
There probably is. They have mods for everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, they had this really dumb boss battle. You had to walk through snow for like 4 billion hours to get to where it is, and if you die, it's like you just fight 2 like giant wolf veins though.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
You're walking about in a place like this. My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabel Street. There was I know she's gone, but would you bring me her belongings? Thank you. Her body is on Rosa Isabel Street. I miss her so much.
What's also really shit is that you can't level up from the Stargazers directly. You have to like teleport to Hotel Krat every time. That's something
I agree with that.
they adopted from Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and it's such a stupid change. Like, why the fuck? I mean, I understand that it's supposed to like give you a reason to go back to Hotel Krat to talk to the characters, but could have done without, to be honest.
All right, SK, good games. I'll play whatever game you want me to play now, SK.
Icecat, make him play League, please.
No, it's for Fightcade. And yeah, I don't know if like Little Red Riding Hood. I meant in Darkstalkers. She's
I actually like her in
character.
that game.
She shoots. She has guns. She shoots. She just fucks shit up.
That's a good chat.
Yeah, I know. Sako actually played as her. He was like really good. No, Ice Scott, what game do you want to play for Fightcade? Hey, DD, what game are you playing? Are you still playing that like shitty PS2 port?
Yeah, I'm playing that shitty PS2. But see, I actually like it because the text is pretty easy to read. Like, I don't know. I do actually
So
like
for once you can actually understand the story, that's IT.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just like there's not too many fucking boxes of text. It's like 3 or 4 boxes. Like I can read that. Like, I don't want to do it for fucking ages.
Yeah, dude, I think Marvel vs. Capcom are like really fun games. That's just my opinion. You can play whatever. You play King of Fighters, whatever.
King of Fighters is cool, but the combos are AIDS. Too hard.
Well, it's just like you do supers and this. Literally, you do EX moves and then juggles, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, but it's like fucking,
It's still really hard to do, yeah.
It's hard. It's just
And like the combos go on for too long. Like if you think
Yeah.
Tekken's bad, like King of Fighters is like AIDS.
yeah, but that's sort of hype though, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're playing the game, it's
Like
just
if
like
you
gotta
watch
get-
it, it's really fun. But if you're like there getting a combo, you're like, is it my turn now?
Yeah. You have to think about your mistake for ages while you're getting juggled. Brutal.
I remember like Guilty Gear XRD. That whole game was like they knock you down. They have like a giant like fireball that comes and they blocks it and they do a mix up on you, or like they have like a weapon and they throw it and it'd be like go 360s around you and then you have to eat their mix up, and that was like the whole game.
Interesting. Yeah, I never played Guilty Gear.
I heard Guilty Gear Strive isn't really good. That's what I heard from Clayton Chapman, his opinion. So I don't know. I heard a lot of Smash players are into Guilty Gear Strive, so I guess it kind of feels because they don't have motion inputs.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, 921, you like, were motion inputs really that hard to do?
Nah.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's hard.
I don't know. Like, I don't know about how difficult it is to input them on a controller, but like on a hitbox, like, no, not difficult at all.
Yeah, I think, like,
DP
they-
motion is weird though, but takes some time getting used to.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like to do DP, like the way they show it, it's like a fucking Z. That's like the worst way. First you hit forward and then you do core circle forward, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you.
I remember like, I think I was like 12 or so when I booted up the first place Blue game, and also like there was the C motion and I just didn't know how to do it. So I fucking chucked away the game.
I could never like do like 360 supers. I always struggle with that.
Yeah. That's not easy. Have you tried like playing Zangief on a hitbox before?
Yeah, you do you do right, down, left, and then you hit up and the punch button at the same time to do a grapple. But doing super with like 2 of those, I have no idea how to do
Yeah.
that.
I'd say like it's doable, like getting an SPD, but the super, like,
Yeah,
without
I don't know.
it being buffered, I mean, you can jump and like just mash until you get it, but even that, it's like, I think like 1 time out of 3 if you try.
Yeah, that's what like a lot of Zangiefs, like while they're getting comboed, in case you drop it, they always just mash SPD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have to do my buttons for this. Oh, am I good now?
It's kind of broken though, right? Because SPD is like what, 4 frame startup?
Yeah, it like beats everything.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, I had to do my buttons. I just gotta give me a sec. It's a different thing. I don't know like where A. Hopefully it's this. I don't know though. Yeah, I don't think. Oh wait, no. Kino Fighters think it's 4 button. It's like this, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, and then. There we go. Okay. Alright, this might be good. Give me a sec. Okay, I think I'm good now. I'm good now. Last guy.
What the fuck? This is like a headless robot that just fuck.
Dude, Neo 2 would have been so good if they didn't have repeat shit. That would have been like a really good game.
Yeah, but come on, it's like a Souls-like.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like the enemy variety in Lies of P is not that good either, so
that's true. That's true.
I'd probably say it's like on the level of Neo 2, and you know, like with how many levels Neo 2 has, it's kind of understandable that they had to like reuse shit, but yeah. As I said, like the DLC fixes a lot of those problems because they actually introduce new enemy types, but someone's not been playing the DLC.
Well, yeah, it's like too little, too late. Like, well, I mean, when can you start the DLC? What level?
Yeah. I'd say like if you beat the main game.
Oh, that's lame. You have to go through an entire game to finally do that. It would have been cool if like it scaled with your level. Then I'd be like, okay, game, dude.
I mean, the thing with Neo is, at some point, like your equipment doesn't get any better, but the levels you do get scaled. So you have to like smith better equipment, but yeah, what essentially happens is that you become like a glass cannon. So it doesn't really matter at all. I mean, you need of course enough damage, which I mean you struggle with. But yeah.
Yeah. And then is in the DLC, so still the fists are the best weapon, right?
Yeah, the fists are by far the strongest weapon. Just yeah, it has just a very good moveset. There are like 2 moves that do more damage than pretty much any other skill in the game, and one of them being the Infinite Heaven one. I don't know, you've probably saw me using it. It's where you have to like hit a button and then he does like these punches, right? And every time you hit the button, he like accelerates. I don't know if you remember. The other one is like you charge, and if you hit something uninterrupted, I think you do like a shitload of damage. For
Black Queen is broke.
Oh god.
Yeah, like I'm kind of sad that you played with
Casual.
the Axis, but yeah. So Didi, have you ever played a Souls-like?
I don't think so. I mean, the closest game that I've played would probably be like Final Fantasy 16, but that wasn't too hard, right? That was pretty chill.
Yeah.
You know.
I think like one boss was difficult, the Odin fight, but other than that, the game was not hard at all.
I could give it a go after I beat these games if they've got it.
So, actually, Didi, there's a DLC that releases on the 18th of April for Final Fantasy 16, and apparently it also adds a new side quest after you finish the game, so
Fucking brutal.
probably a new ending.
I sold the game.
Ah, you sold it?
Yeah,
Fuck.
Oh, I guess it died, okay.
because I thought, you know, well, I completed it. Fuck it. Okay, you could stream it and I'd watch you, dude.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play it. But I'm also interested in a game that's coming out. That's called Y2K. I don't know if you've heard about it. I was thinking about making GA play the game.
That'd be funny.
Wait, what kind of game is it?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's basically like a game that like tries to emulate the Y2K style.
Oh, the art style, right? That was pretty cool.
No, not the. So it's basically it's trying to be Earthbound, but it has like a very not charming, but how do you, unique art style? Yeah, that's the word I was searching for.
Is that the skating game? Or no?
Sorry, what did you
It's
say?
like a skating game. You know, like Tony Hawk, and it's in like a weird style. Is it like that, or? Is
Nah. I mean, there's a part where you skate, but so thing was like the game. It was it had like garnered a lot of interest and people were pretty hyped for the game, but when it came out, it like under-delivered really fucking hard. It was like a buggy mess. It didn't have any polish. Just wasn't very fun to play. But I played through the game and I was like, yeah, there are some interesting concepts here and there. I mean, some of the writing was absolutely fucking terrible. They have like this hipster main character that studied liberal arts and like he monologues the whole fucking time. And so the funny thing is like people accuse the developer of the game being a self-insert with that character. And so he said no, actually he based the character on his bully growing up, right? Which is pretty fucking funny. But yeah, so basically what happened is after they released the game, they said, yeah, we're gonna like fix the game, and they have been doing that for like 5 years now, and it's gonna release soon. So
Crazy.
I'm pretty fucking hyped actually, because these guys are talented. The only thing that they were missing was time, and probably some expertise also. But yeah.
Was it like a small team, probably, right, making the game?
Yeah, I think it was 2 people.
Nah, I mean,
Or
yeah,
2 or 3 people, yeah. One for like audio, one did the writing, one did the programming and 3D modeling.
Yeah, that's gonna take fucking ages. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I respect everyone who like makes a game based off their own vision. And if it turns out shit, I mean, yeah, happens.
Yeah, I mean, at least they did it right.
Yeah.
What did it used to be like maybe like 20, 30 years ago when it came to like making the game? Like you was just fucked, right? You just couldn't make the game. You have to suck up to, I don't know, someone with money, right? Or some fucking studio, right? Like you couldn't self-release games back then, right? Or
Yeah, it was, I think, before 2008, because 2008 Braid came out, and this was like the first game that was like self-funded, I think. I don't know, it's just, I don't exactly know what kind of mechanism will play there, but it kind of like established the whole indie market and made it feasible for people to actually develop games. So then, yeah, of course, Kickstarter came. I mean,
yeah,
to this day, most of the projects on Kickstarter, they actually never get like realized.
yeah.
People like just end up scamming the money, because if you like donate for a Kickstarter, you sign like a disclaimer that the money is theirs, right? They can do whatever the fuck they want. It's not yours anymore.
I mean, there are some cases where they do get the money back, but it's like very rare, right?
Yeah,
Very fucking rare.
it's often like done voluntarily, but there are really cases where people are just make like a cool trailer for a game, but never gonna work on it any further and just fuck up with the money.
Yeah.
If it's like 200k or so, that's a shit ton of money.
What was the first indie game that you bought, 921 and Geo?
Found it.
What's the bad indie game, or what did you say?
The first one that you bought.
What on earth is going on?
I don't think I ever got an indie game, because you can just get them in a video game.
Yeah, you're a fucking scammer.
Jesus,
Be the fucking N-word.
Yeah. I'm
I
sorry,
played
Didier. I don't remember.
You don't remember? I remember Nick's Castle Crashers. That was like an indie game, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love that game. See, I'd actually like to make a game like that. It's like an MMO, like a 2D sort of. I don't know, like, yeah, is it 2D? Like, it's like a mix of like a typical story in that game. You just like have bosses and shit, and you just fuck shit up. I thought I'd learn.
I think I played a game called Cave Story. That was the first indie game I ever played, but I never got it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a based game actually. I think it also was like made by one person mostly. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know where to fucking go.
Did you see that fucking dude that like remade Ocarina of Time, and then it's like a buggy mess, and everyone's sucking his dick?
It's a buggy mess.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like he only done like a part of the game, and people are like, oh yeah, we'll just like finish it for you.
Damn.
And
Can Nintendo like sue him or no?
They
it
can
depends
like.
if he makes, yeah, but he makes money off of it, right? He has a Patreon, right? So I
Oh, he
think
did?
they might.
Oh, then they're
Yeah.
definitely gonna do something. So usually what happens is they file like a cease and desist. So it tells you that you are prohibited from doing so. Otherwise, you probably end up getting sued. Oh, that usually works out. When they did that,
I mean, I'd be like turbo autistic because you could just accept donations in like cryptocurrency, right?
yeah,
And you do, and just say, oh, you know, donate to this address.
it's
I don't own the address.
I mean-
ID.
he could probably give it out on his Patreon still, because you can like lock down the Patreon so that nobody like sees anything apart from the people that have subscribed to it, right? So
Yeah.
if he were just to like give his Patreon people the demo, probably would be no problem at all. But the fact that he like distributes it openly, Nintendo doesn't like that when you use their IPs. I mean, there are some companies that are pretty based that let you do stuff, but not Nintendo. No, they hate that.
I don't know, Nintendo are
Oh,
like,
it's Clutch Ice Cap.
right? Do you not think?
What do you mean?
Like, they're so like schizophrenic with their like IP, right? They don't want anyone to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just. I'd say Nintendo, they have like a reputation to uphold, right? Most of their products, they just have a very high quality standard, right? And that's like kind of their justification, that they don't want anything low quality to be associated with their work. Because, I don't know, do you remember the Philips CD Zelda games? So
Maybe not.
There are like these memes with the animated Zelda characters. I don't know. What was the one saying? I have bombs and shit or something.
Okay.
And you've probably seen it. Like, there's some really fucking scuffed animation. Jay probably knows what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
But, so the thing was like, when Nintendo wanted to release a new console, right? They looked into consoles that had the capabilities of like using discs as a medium, and they partnered with a company called Philips.
I remember now, yeah.
So sold like their rights to some of their Nintendo IPs to them, so they could like make a set number of games, and yeah, they came out with their console. And now, so what first happens is like the deal somehow like fell through, and they didn't want to collaborate with them on their console anymore, but they still had the rights to these IPs, and so they like churned out some games before they lost the rights to it, and they made like, I think, 3 shitty Zelda games. Like, one is like called Wand of Gamelon, the other one is I don't know.
Oh, what was like the meme dialogue?
Yeah.
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah, excuse me, Princess. I don't remember the one with the shop, but that's also very, very iconic.
I have no idea.
What was it? Bombs, ropes, whatever you want, I have it. Oh my god.
How how's it going, Grotesque?
Oh my god, I have to fight like Penny Pounder. Fuck. It's a mad clown puppet. god.
That was cool.
I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. Penny Pounder sat on my fucking face. He suffocated me.
Right, Morg. I have no idea where to go in this game.
Ah, no. Right, I'm gonna look up the Philips CDI Zelda CDI meme. Morshu. Oh yeah, the one was called Faces of Evil and Land of Gamelon. And then there's a third game that's like top down.
Yeah, Grotesque, you told me about the chest tournament, Morgan.
Fuck. I got lucky.
Rope, bomb,
That bug,
rope,
I can't even see the
oil,
fucking
rope,
screen.
lamp oil, rope, bombs.
You know, like
want
in
it?
Pokemon, like
It's
where you have
yours,
like
my
your
friend,
action
as
bar,
long
right?
as you have enough
The
rubies.
game that I'm
Rope,
playing, there's no action bar, so you can't see what
bombs.
moves.
You
you're
want
doing.
it? It's oil, rope.
So you have to like
Lamp
memorize
oil,
them?
rope
Well, it's just
bombs.
like randomly
You want
type
it?
that, and then you
It's
can't see
yours,
shit.
my friend.
Oh, so it's actually just the shitty port. That fucked.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I like how the one thing you fuck up on is the text though. That's good.
Yeah, the text's good.
Yeah, but it runs on an emulator, right? So, thing is like, an emulator is just it translates the instruction from a usual CPU in the hardware to software, right? So these instructions are not always perfectly translated, and that's where you get these graphical artifacts. That's where you have like these texture pop-ins, or the text boxes are not properly shaded.
Our
I
marriage
sort of like
should
it
have been
sometimes,
filled
so I
with
don't know
joy.
why. But not when I can't
Sorry.
read what's on the screen. That's
I should have mentioned she's a puppet. Others laughed at me, but I knew the truth. Maybe I'm crazy.
Because
though.
like in this game, it's like if you die,
Whoever heard of a human?
if you was
with a
playing the
puppet
game
to
for
love?
5 hours, then it will go back to 5 hours ago. So it cucks you in the ass.
Melody, she was
So you
my
have to
guardian
constantly save.
angel.
Yeah.
It's like 20
The
minutes,
reason I
so then get
survived the
fucked.
crime. Even puppets have hearts, do they not?
Oh shit, time over in this game is
Perhaps all we need
brutal.
is something
Holy
that helps
shit.
us perceive
So
what
you
they-
keep all your HP. Holy fuck.
Sorry, I'm more than happy with Melody's belongings. Please, remember.
Dude. The fucking guy, like,
She was my one.
he fell in love with his fucking sex doll.
That's high T.
Did you see that video of the guy that he has a wife, but then he got a sex doll, and then they have a three-way relationship with the sex doll? Definitely a good guy. And he's not bad looking. It's the girl that he's with, but he has a sex doll in the relationship. That's some honky shit. Right there.
She tolerates it because he's a Chad.
I don't know if he's
I can do whatever the
childish,
fuck
like,
they want.
no, she probably doesn't want to fuck him right as often as he wants to fuck him. It's like, oh, you sex.
Get it sick.
Like,
Does it look anything like his wife, or?
I don't think so. It's like maybe like the difference is like she's a brunette and like his actual girlfriend is blonde. Something like that. I could be wrong though.
And I forgot to do his purple flame
The
move.
fuck,
It's
man?
forward kick, if that's the thing you're talking about.
Oh my god. I'm thinking about like equipping the arm that has a hook, because that one's like really good for killing the trash mobs. So Jay,
saw a
which
guy-
one did you use?
I kind of like mixed it up. I tried like a bit of everything. I think I guess swapped my build like randomly out of nowhere.
I saw a guy
I
with
used like a lot of different shit.
GA91. I saw this guy with dolphin arms and he was jerking off with like clothing hangers because he couldn't touch his dick.
Oh fuck it.
What the fuck, did he scratch himself?
Well, no. So but imagine that he's dolphin arms somehow managed to hold a clothing hook for like a t-shirt or like a coat,
Yeah.
and then he was using that to jerk off with, and then he busted for that.
God, okay.
Yeah,
Is that
people probably gave him money for that.
I don't know. I think he was just busting down.
There we go. Okay.
Felt bad for him. At least he's doing his shit, I guess.
So how do you think people that have lost their arms jerk off?
HFO.
What is that? High frequency?
Hands-free orgasm. The guys can bust them out. Like, I've done it once, but it's like really difficult. So you have to focus so much on your dick, and then like free nut will build up in your dick pipe, and then you bust the nut, but it's very difficult to do. But it's almost like you have to have such a deep level of focus. So yeah, it's difficult. But some people can do it. It takes a while though.
Like, I imagine.
Yeah, if we had a 10 out of 10 and she fucked over 80 guys, yeah, that's 5 minutes old.
Oh fuck.
Holy shit.
There was a girl that I was in like a Discord server with, right? No joke, she's literally a 1 out of 10 and she's like 50 guys.
It's because guys think they're easy. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude, but like, she was with this guy, right? And he wanted to fuck his dad and brother. And like, he was basically like beta bucks for her. And yeah. And she ended up setting her house on fire, her like apartment that her nan lived in, like her mother or whatever the fuck it was. She's like a disgusting person, but because she's a 1 out of 10, she's nice and easy, you know.
She said my acne was hot to me, and she hardcore.
I mean, that would be a good fetish where like a girl licks her acne.
Maybe that's why she's fucked so many like ugly dudes. That's why. Yeah, dude, I think that dude's gotta be top tier. He's gotta be like.
Oh my god, how broken is this Penny Pounder puppet? I don't know. Like, I think it was like yesterday that I got a video recommended from like a girl who said she doesn't fit in, and she has like problems making friends, and yeah, she's like fairly attractive. And I think the video got like 10,000 views within a few days. So other people saying, "Oh, I can relate to you," right? Like, there's no way you can be lonely as a woman. That's not possible, man.
Right, so if you fuck her, if you didn't fuck her, it doesn't count.
If you look at female lolcows, right?
Yeah.
They all seem to be in relationships and they're all shitty people, some of them. So it's just like, it's like with other guys, like on there, it's like most of the guys are single. You can be the biggest piece of shit fucking woman and you'll have guys that will want to be with you. I mean, yes, for your pussy, but they'll still try to be shit.
I got the offer when I met her IRL. Oh, what the fuck, right? Just have blue eyes.
Cool,
wait, what?
Ramsey got a girl offer. She's 3 out of 10 though, but he met up with her. But yeah, he had just have blue eyes, honestly.
Who cares?
Is he on about the biohazard girl? The guy who's running
Yeah, that's different.
Ramsey's laying 3 out of 10s, man.
I mean, hopefully, like Ramsey's dick gets better because that can come back randomly, right, gonorrhea?
I think it's pretty much everything.
Do it.
I think the one that...
like a midget girl?
I have no idea.
Well, the one STD I'm actually most scared of is syphilis, because it pretty much rots your brain from the inside.
Really?
Yeah, and apparently like it can take like years until it like surfaces, and the issue is that I don't know. I've done some fucking shit that's...
What's the one that you have on your mouth and it randomly flares up? Is it syphilis?
I don't know.
Or herpes?
Yeah, herpes, yeah. That's...
Yeah.
I had like a teacher who had herpes.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. They should be allowed to fucking be a teacher if you have herpes.
Yeah, but she was cute, so nobody gave a fuck. I don't know, like, I remember one time, like, I showed her some of my work, right, and yeah, she smelled like absolute fucking shit. Like, she shat her fucking pants. I don't know how you can have hygiene this bad, but yeah. Nobody told her. Oh my god, I can't even...
like one of my team.
Here's, I think it's that your friend, the little Stacy friend, like lets you like do stuff. That's why you don't care. Like I think if you didn't have that, you probably would be desperate.
Oh, I can't defeat it.
BC, yeah, give me a sec.
Wait, who?
Ramsky.
Oh no.
Kill me.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's that like we gotta find characters that are like Street Fighter characters. So I feel like some of these have like half circle or I don't know, like some weird inputs that like, we're not used to. So we always play the characters that are like Street Fighter.
Yeah, I might be back in 2 hours if someone comes in. I'll go out for a walk.
Damn. Yeah, see you later, DD. But
I might be back.
at the same time, like, don't leave me alone, please.
Or like, if someone
you
comes
can
on, then it's fine, then I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back before 8.
Where you gonna go?
Just go out and try not to kill myself, you know?
I don't know. If we find like a bug, can I ferry a bug around?
I mean, yeah, I did that, right?
Yeah, I know it's
walking
there.
with the ladybug. It was so fun.
Alright, so you pretty much have to pick this dude.
Jay, did you ever used to put ladybugs in your foreskin?
No.
He doesn't have any DD, so
Yeah.
there's the
Yeah,
issue.
you're missing out on a lot.
Doesn't
If you
sound
had
less.
foreskin, you could stick anything in your foreskin and just leave it there.
And I actually want to domesticate a bird. Teach it how to like shit on people.
Shit, I'd be happy.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Here he comes, the fucking penny pounder puppet.
Yeah, what up, Ramsky?
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, you fucking one-shot me.
GA. So basically, like,
Yeah, I don't want to listen to that bullshit. Did you see you later? GA, maybe you too.
Bye,
Bye.
now and then.